be a shit. Every artist wants to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, if you know how to dance to it, it's so fun to get down to. You just gotta move your arms.
Drum and bass can kick rocks.
Drum and bass is here to stay.
Like a whole ass set of drum and bass. Ugh.
You'll get there.
It depends on the
No,
genre.
I will never get there.
I don't think Tay will ever get there.
No,
You will.
I'm
I'm gonna
not
write a
hardcore
drum
enough.
and bass track for you.
I mean,
Write it
that'd be the
for
first
you.
time I like a slow boy song. So. First time
Checkity
caller,
check.
long time listener.
We're in it.
Yeah.
I'll hang up and listen.
Grab the fucking second page. Yeah, boy.
Page 2.
Pick your beat. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with EPOM Rhythm.
Yep. I like this, but it's time for a new one.
We do need a new one.
New one, yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Yo.
Welcome back to your favorite podcast in your Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah.
YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcasts. I'm your host, Hi Flizzle, and today, as always, we got
Today we got
Slow boy here.
and Teo joining you guys.
Yo.
Yeah.
So as you all know, we took a little break. We just needed a little.
Take a week off every now and then.
Yeah, we just need a little break.
Yeah, the things weren't aligning for us. So.
Right. We tried to get
Seth
together.
bailed on our original recording date.
Yeah, that was kind of it.
It was
And-
the original bail.
And then we couldn't
And
make
then-
it work.
And then everything else couldn't work because
Yep.
Teo has to hang out with his chick on her days off. And
Hey,
it's like,
man.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
the little things.
Got to balance life.
Yeah.
It's like
Do
all
those
right.
things
She's
that are
prettier than
important.
you guys.
That's facts, but it's also like,
There's a lot of people prettier than me.
yeah, I can name probably like 6 off the top
Yeah.
of my head right now.
Sick.
At least 6.
At least 6 of them. But we're back, and we decided to wait. And
It's good. We didn't want to just come with no
Also,
content.
you guys had a lot going
I
on.
was
You
gonna
know.
say,
We did.
It did work out pretty well because we just, not just finished, but the Wreckno set just happened.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Yeah.
It's been a while since the trap has been sold out like that, right?
Yeah.
We had a early fucking packed house. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Like, because Slow opened, and I closed, but Slow opened, and when I got there, it was pretty much like
pretty full.
2-3 lines at the bar.
Yeah.
Filled pretty much to behind front of house, and I was
You
just
never
like,
see that with
Rare.
like you haven't seen that in a minute at least. Even on sellout nights, it's
Right.
not usually packed out in the very beginning. Like,
right.
Yeah.
It'll
It
take-
usually takes a minute.
Right.
It's 30 minutes, 45 minutes into like the direct support act where you're like, damn,
exactly.
it's thick in here.
Now it's getting thick. And then
Yeah.
it's like now everyone was ready for Wreckno.
It's funny.
Renko and friends.
Wreckno and friends.
the chain reaction it has when people hear that a show's about to sell out, everyone's like, oh, fuck.
Right.
I
Yeah,
start
that's
getting
the spot.
phone calls and text messages like, yo, are there tickets left? Like, you just check, try to buy some, get there
Yeah.
early. And everyone's there early trying to get a ticket. Like,
It's just
it-
Wreckno
There
pulls
was
the
people
crowds.
waiting outside for tickets.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I know when because I got there, I was there for like 30 minutes, and Lex was supposed to come, and she ended up just staying home, so I had an extra ticket.
Damn.
And I was inside for like a minute, and I went outside, and I was like, "Hey, I still have an extra ticket." And there's literally people standing out there waiting. Like, you have an extra ticket? I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, $100.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's 50,
Scalping.
but still,
Yeah, exactly.
I would never do that. It's 50,
Not too much, but it was 50.
and buy me a couple drinks.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
You know, are you cold out here? Do you want to go inside?
Right. How quick do you want to get inside?
You out here 2 drinks?
I'm looking for a Jaeger bomb. Who's got a Jaeger bomb?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that was awesome to see the trap packed out like that.
Yeah, it was fun. I was worrying the whole time because when I first got asked for the show to play the set, I thought because you were like I'll open, which I was like that's awesome. Then I thought I was gonna play second,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but I closed, so I was like assuming that everyone was just gonna leave because I've seen that happen before where like everyone shows up for Wreckno or
especially when the closer is just ass, you know.
Right.
So like
That's
my money was that everyone was leaving.
but most
That's
people,
why we didn't put the line like the time slots out.
Yeah.
until the very until you were playing, it was like the time slots went up. But I was actually shocked. They were still like hundreds, maybe not 100, probably like.
It was
I'd say
pretty
it's
full.
still. I mean,
think so?
I mean,
think we had
full is 320.
Full is 320.
You know, and that's
okay.
like I say that because there's probably there's guaranteed there's more people than 320 in there when you have
Right.
like there's got to be
consistent.
not
flow.
saying like ridiculous amount, but
Right.
So I mean,
Probably.
do you think it was like
a little less than half? I would say.
yeah? Then you're
Left
looking
for
at probably
staying.
anywhere from 120 to 160 people still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did look up and there was people still at the bars and there was a bunch of people front like in the stage still like dancing and shit. So
Yeah.
it was dope. I played like 2 hours. Like
Damn.
Yeah.
it was like 12:45 to close, and I was like,
12:45 to damn. That's a high five set.
yeah. I was just like, and then I was because Richard was like trying to like was like kind of inching up to Wreckno to try and be like, hey, he's next.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
like, I was just like, it's okay. Just like it's
Yeah,
fine.
you're like, there's plenty of time.
I gotta play till 3. I don't need to play at 12:45 right now. Let him play till 1. Like, he was like one more song. I was kind of hoping he would play 2 more.
Yeah.
And
Keep at it.
Did you play
5.
till 3?
yeah, I think I went till 3, or
Yeah.
at least 250.
Yeah, pretty close to it.
Very close too. And it was just kind of like, did you notice how I cut Richard off with the mic?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see it. He just kept coming up. He came up once, talked, did the thing that you said he's done, and I was like, okay, he's gonna say Richard stuff, and then it'll be fine, and he'll leave.
He'll say Richard stuff.
he
Like
knows-
what's Richard's stuff?
Like what do you guys think about high fives? Huh? I think he's into chicks. I don't think he's into dudes. I've tried. Or no, he said that. No, he said that about someone else. No, he said that about someone else about being straight. He's like, I've tried, but I don't think he's
Rich is hilarious.
He's not into guys like that. He's done some shit like
Yes.
that. And one girl did say I was hot. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't anyone I knew.
No, the girl you told me to go talk to her for you. That girl?
No, the other girl.
Oh, the other
Yeah,
girl.
the other
Okay,
one.
okay,
the other
yeah.
one. Not the original
I got you.
one,
I got you. Yeah.
But
No, she was just
We'll cut
saying
that out.
you looked hot. She was
No, keep
trying
that
to
in.
get you a bottle of water, you know?
you're right.
She's like, get him some water.
Yeah,
He's fucking
this dude is
sweating.
on fire.
Yeah,
he needs
he-
some water.
He's sweating up
He
there.
is looking hot.
hot.
I
I thought she was talking about my appearance, but I was actually sweating.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. He just kept talking, and then the drop happened, and he was still talking, or like the drop was about to happen. He was still talking, and I just turned his mic off right there, and you saw him kind of go. And I just went up to him. I was like, "I love you, but like, come on, man!" Like,
the
I just got-
drop's coming.
I just got blinded by the fucking projector that broke on me. That doesn't have a remote. Who has a projector and doesn't have a remote?
Slow boy.
Fucking panda.
I don't even have a projector.
Chicken.
Mike's like, but I got their remote.
Right. Who doesn't have a universal remote on them at all times?
Dude, I've been missing our remote in our living room to our sound bar for like good month and a half now. Dude, it's a struggle because now one of our remotes controls the sound bar, but it also controls the TV volume, and they don't separate.
Yeah.
And then the other remote can control the TV volume. So like you have to use one, like turn it up simultaneously as you're turning down the other one, so that you
Right.
don't get the TV. Oh,
Jeez.
yeah.
My TV remote controls our lights, like those like flashing lights that everyone has in their college dorm. And so it's like every time I'm changing the volume, it's like switching colors.
It's you think you're throwing a rave,
right?
Like Jesus Christ, this remote
It's
was
wild.
fucking heavy.
I'm just trying to find
This
a show
shit is
to watch.
intense, bro.
It's like, can I just find a show without being blinded?
Just
by
fucking
some
put 5 remotes on a pair of gloves. You're just like you're remoting. Then at that
Right.
point, you're like, oh, it's a new thing.
Just
I don't know.
You have the new flow art.
How many of those apps I've downloaded, like remote controller apps, and I get them to work sometimes after spending like 30 to 40 minutes on them. I've never had one work easily.
Never. My my one for my Apple remote to sync with my Apple phone cannot. There's another Apple TV that it comes up every time, and it is a different one because when it will connect to the one I have in the living room, there's 2 options. But for some reason, my one in the living room never shows up anymore, and it's some other Apple TV that pops
It's like
up.
on the block or something.
I don't know.
Has to be.
It's
right?
like it's not named. It literally just says Apple TV. It's like sometimes there'll be like 4 options. I'm like, I don't know which one I'm connecting to right now, but we'll run it through the list.
There's sometimes that like if I go to your place and leave, I'll go home and try and connect to my YouTube, and it'll still say front window or whatever your TV is called, and I'll just I'll like accidentally click on it, and I'm just like, how? I'm just connected to his YouTube. He's probably like, what the fuck is happening?
I think you've actually played videos on my place. Yeah,
I have, because I'm like trying to
That's
watch
awesome.
it. I've tried to watch. I want to do that, like just prank someone.
Like, Mike, let me just like YouTube your night. Let me curate your YouTube experience tonight.
I should do that one day. Just put on twerk videos. And then Maddie walks in and she's like, "What are you watching, Mike?"
God, Mike.
It clearly says I'm not connected.
You
It
need to
says
stop
Seth.
it with the YouTube videos.
You and your YouTube porno.
Your YouTube twerk videos, Mike. It's gotten out of hand.
You know, I'm going to try to actually do that. Not the twerk videos, but
Yeah, we're not going down this road again, Mike.
Right.
We've already ended your twerking career.
but dude, I love putting on like videos for cats.
Like specifically for cats or of cats?
For cats.
For
Well, like,
Okay.
But I mean, maybe even of cats, because we watched.
Yeah,
Shit,
I
both
mean
are
both.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had a bad time.
We watched the live action Lion King last night.
Uh-huh.
Dude, my cat Mia was glued to the screen.
Really?
She was just sitting there watching the whole thing with us, like watching that
Live
screen.
action Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that new? Does it come out a
fairly-
couple years ago? Okay, I think I might have seen it.
It's not brand new, but it's been out.
Newer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
How was it? I haven't seen it yet. I love Lion King.
it's good. It's
Cool.
the Lion King.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, "It sucks." I'm like, "Why? Who like?"
I think I
They
saw
tried
it.
something different. So I'm sure it's cool. It's just I just didn't have time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
people have these expectations for something like that and some standards, and it's got to be like so amazing.
Yep.
But
That's
it's
why I have no standards.
That's what it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you expect them to do with a live action?
Yeah.
fucking- they're trying
Shittiest
to-
of video games. I'm like, it was alright.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
It was cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I didn't mind it.
Battlefield.
I give 4 hours of it. It was tight.
Battlefield 2044.
Decent 4 hours.
And how much work and shit goes into something like that?
Each
God.
fucking scene,
Yeah.
dude. Those people who are complaining about that should just
Try
and
to edit a podcast.
Just try and edit anything and make it look somewhat
And
presentable.
yeah.
Like it's just it's insane.
Don't realize.
Yeah, but usually it's going to be videos of like squirrels. And
Oh,
birds.
squirrels running around the
Yeah.
fucking neighborhoods.
Yeah, the cats love that shit because they're going to be lonely when we're gone for a month.
Yeah.
Be bored.
Is your who's gonna watch your cats then?
We have a friend of the family.
Oh,
that's,
okay. I'll say because your nephew's probably going with right next
Yeah.
door. Yeah.
His roommate said he could, but I don't know.
I can stop by every now and then, say hi to Vlad.
Yeah.
Only Vlad though. Not
Yeah.
the other one. The other one's creeped me out.
I kind of want to. No, that
Scare me. Oh yeah, I haven't met your new one.
Cheeto?
Cheeto. I haven't met Cheeto
He's cool.
still.
Cheeto's a fatso right now.
is he?
And he's got rolls on his legs.
Wow.
He
Well,
was
I
sitting
mean-
on top of the chair, and I thought he had his foot coming out this way. And he moves his leg. I'm like, whoa,
Bro.
you got rolls on your thighs, dude.
Have you tried to feed him Cheetos yet?
Wow.
I don't know if he just eat them or play with them.
I feel like you'd probably play with him.
I
Yeah,
bet
he'd
he'd eat
definitely
it.
play
I mean,
with
it
them.
sounds like he'd probably eat a Cheeto at
Right.
this point.
Thick
He's like,
boy.
Dad, you got them egg rolls coming out. It's like, yeah, Cheetos and egg rolls, baby.
I kind of want Shadow and Vlad to meet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I don't think Vlad would. Vlad's kind of territorial now.
Really?
Cheeto would probably get along with him
Yeah.
more than Vlad.
Cats are such assholes
just
like
like-
that.
I mean, Shadow is for sure a Vlad.
He might look at him and be like, "Yo, this is one of my own."
Right. It's not one of these little crazy Mia. And then
Yeah. But
Mia's
him,
not that crazy.
him and Cheeto are friends now. They play
Oh,
and like
good.
groom each other and
Okay. If they're grooming, then
Yeah.
you know they're butt buddies.
Booming.
Yeah.
If they're grooming,
They're booming.
they're butt buddies. If they're grooming, they're having gay sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thanks, Seth.
I mean, that's the cat life. You know,
yeah.
Yep.
that's the cat life.
Cat,
for it.
I mean, my dog's out here humping all the time.
Oh, dude.
yeah,
Duncan
I
is-
got a bunch of gay boys out here.
Duncan's all
Right.
over Stin.
There's some boys in this house.
Stin will just be saying what's up to me, and Duncan's like, perfect time.
Yeah, perfect time. I'm just gonna hump him real quick. Don't mind me.
Get it.
All right, what's going on, people?
Right.
Like, Dunk, you can't just hump your brother 15 times and act like nothing happened.
Right. Me? What are you
Yeah.
talking
Hey, what's
Got
up?
No shame.
about? Right.
Hilarious.
So fucking wild.
Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got on the docket? Do we have a docket?
I didn't see much on the docket.
Yeah, we just talked about it. We
Yeah, we kind
Put
of
it
just ran
all
through
in.
shit.
All right, perfect.
Show wise, we got Subtronics rolls into town on Tuesday.
Dude, I
Yeah.
know.
I really want to go, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it at this point.
I don't think I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As much as I want to, I don't think I can.
that's a loaded lineup.
It's gonna
like,
be so
like
dope, and I know he's bringing
Boogie
like
T, I think Hux or
um,
Level Up, and G Space.
Space Wizard.
See, that's what I was confused. It said Space Wizard somewhere, but on the thing it says G Space.
because he's doing other shows.
Yeah, yeah. They'll be like on
Gotcha.
different stops throughout the tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those like find the symbol of your tour. And
Gotcha.
those symbols are the guys coming.
Yeah, see, I just didn't see G Space on Space Wizard on the thing I
Oh.
saw.
That's
Yeah.
what someone said. I don't. Is it Space Wizard?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Space. It's,
Okay.
That's what I've.
But then
Same
I
for it.
saw G Space and I was like, oh, that makes sense because since he's playing I was like, oh, he might just because he's playing the Electric Wave.
Oh,
G Spaces, isn't he?
he? Yeah, he is. So
I was like, maybe
definitely
he's
couldn't-
staying in town for a day or two. Huh, that'd be
Again,
weird,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Could be.
I mean, I would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
it's not part of. You can't do that, right?
I mean,
Play
unless
a
he's-
show in the vicinity
I think,
of
like,
another show.
Oh,
I think it depends on like what your contract would say.
Yeah, it depends on.
But I mean, if
Whatever.
he's like an opener and stuff, I doubt he'd be like held to the same standards.
yeah,
Mhm.
You know, if festival is totally different than like you're headlining a festival, it's way different. Than,
Right.
Sometimes they get away with that stuff too, as long as they don't promote it,
Right.
because you don't want to take away from that show going
Yeah.
Sure.
on. But I've seen people do like pop-up shows.
Hidden
and,
Okay.
sets. Yeah. Those,
Yeah.
You know, don't announce we're playing, but we're playing.
We're gonna be there. But tell your friends. But don't
Don't
post it.
tell any of them online though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In person
Yeah.
only.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, because cool.
We don't want to get more people here, but
Yeah, that's fine.
in an easier way.
Yeah, the Electric Wave's coming up too.
Electric Wave that looks popping.
Yeah.
It's popping.
Are you
That
guys
should be
going to
cool.
that?
I want to.
I'd
I'll be
like
there.
to, but I
might
don't. I don't know if I'm going to or not.
Are you? Oh, you leave the 8th.
Yeah, I'll be here for it, but I'm going to Subtronics because I'm getting tickets for free.
Yeah.
You got an extra ticket or two?
Possibly. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, let me know.
I think
Dibs.
Curtis might get me in.
Yeah.
It's Lex's birthday, so we're just thinking about going, but we don't know.
Wait, when's her
Let me see what
birthday?
The
I can
5th. But it's like
Oh,
we've been, like the last 2 times he's been here, it's been like right in the same like
Mhm.
space. So
I
we've
think
like
she-
gone to those shows the last couple
I
times.
believe she has the same birthday as Mike Shanghai.
Cool.
Hmm.
So.
Hell
that's
yeah!
pretty
Shout
dope.
out Shanghai.
Shout out Mike. Come on out.
What up,
to the
Mike? Come out and
pod.
party with us in Subtronics
We're trying
and
to
G
get-
Space.
We're trying to get Shang
Space
on the
Wizard.
pod. So
Yeah,
hit us up.
yeah.
I know you guys
That'd be cool.
listen weekly. So
Do they? You know that?
yeah,
Yeah, they do. Mike texts you
right.
He texts you show notes every
Right.
Thursday,
He's just like, hey, you know,
and then
Sweet good mornings.
YouTube notes every
exactly.
Friday.
He's like, hey, make sure you know.
It's like I saw the I listened to the pod, cool, and then I watched it. Here are my notes.
Right. Like, these are
Uh,
the funny bits for the TikTok.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Here's for your reels.
You guys didn't know Mike's actually a behind the scenes executive producer of the Dirty Hurts podcast.
Mike Shanghai is the showrunner of Dirty Hurts Pod.
We were
so.
just telling you now.
You get constructive stuff from them. I just get like yo, bro, I hope you have a good day. Just thinking about you.
Yeah.
I just get feet pics, so I mean,
We all have a different
to
relationship with
each.
him.
I don't even know if I'm getting them from Mike. I thought it was him.
Thought it was his toes.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
I don't know.
random message from some number. I just assumed it was him.
Thought it was Mike. Oh, hilarious.
No, but I do want to go to Electric Wave. I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it.
I'll be there, and working in some capacity that I don't know yet, but figure that out when we get
Yeah.
there.
Hey,
But we'll see.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Fucking. How about that? Let's just get right into it with the Joe Rogan, Neil Young
yeah, we got a bunch
Versus.
of controversial shit to talk about. Today, honestly.
Yeah.
They should be on Versus, the rap battle
The rap
show.
battle.
Be like, all right, guys, this is how we actually handle who's right and wrong
Exactly.
nowadays. Like anyone, if you got beef, see it out here, and whoever wins their argument,
They get it.
here.
But it's also like, name a Neil Young song. Do you know one?
Yeah.
I mean, you know Neil Young songs if you like.
Harvest Moon.
Isn't he's the one that does the
What?
Old man, take a look at
Southern
my
Man.
life, I'm not like
Yeah.
you.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you.
What?
That's a hitter.
Needle and the Damage Done. I don't know what the name of that is.
I don't know. The song I sing is the only one I know.
Oh, dude, Neil Young's the shit.
Okay.
Seriously.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah, Neil Young's some good
But
shit.
what's the controversy that's going on?
But it's just like he was saying that he didn't want to be a part of on Spotify anymore because of Joe Rogan's like
Antics,
false rhetoric. Is that the word?
Yeah.
To use, where it's just like I get
misinformation,
and it's like he's
in general misinformation, or just like
anti-vax misinformation,
anti-vax COVID stuff.
Gotcha. And I mean, Joe Rogan's gotten COVID,
Right?
but I thought he had the cure, which was just taking vitamins.
Just take your vitamins and work out.
Get some Alpha Brain.
Oh, yeah.
That cures COVID.
I did a week supply of Alpha Brain.
No, I did too.
But it takes the second week for it to kick in.
I did more than a week.
Apparently it takes
more than a week. I got a bottle
4 months.
It says do it for it's one of those things where it's like you got to get used to it, and like in the second week it starts working. I was like, well, I don't have enough money for the second batch. The first free
after you bought a bottle and didn't work, they've already got your money.
Right, and just like, okay, well, I don't want to just. If it's just like placebo or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure, there might be nootropics or whatever the fuck science shit in there, vitamins and stuff. It's like, but also it could just be like a huge placebo.
Could be. I know a lot of people that swear by it, but you're right.
Right. Oh, I a ton of people are like,
Yeah.
This is the shit. And like comics are like, I can't even do a set without an Alpha Brain in my system. Like, I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah.
All affiliates.
right.
You know?
All Joe Rogan's friends, and Joe Rogan pretty much owns on it. Not owns, but he's a part of.
Yeah.
So the controversy. So Neil Young's all pissed off and he's just like bitching. But I saw some shit. He's taking his music off Spotify, isn't he?
It's gone. It's off now.
It's off?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to be on a platform that promotes that.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is smart for, if that's what he feels, that's fine for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think first off, Spotify is kind of wild that in comparison with what they pay their artists anyways.
Right.
But like,
Pennies.
so that's a whole nother another argument. It's like, how much money are you really losing, Neil? Or
And
are you like, what's your cost on this?
Apparently, he doesn't even care about the streaming. He doesn't even like streaming because it's not the full quality of what it was when he was recording, which is definitely true. He's like, so it's like you're not even giving me the full quality of the music that I've produced.
Yeah, it's like,
and don't care about he doesn't care about the money. It's just more
he
like
probably just has a shit ton now.
Right. So he's just like, I think Apple Music picked him up exclusively or something like that, which, cool. It's like, we could also just go to YouTube and listen to your track. Like,
there's some, I don't know the artists off the top of my head that are starting to follow suit and pull their shit from Spotify, like in solidarity with Mr. Neil Young.
I mean, I was gonna say, to be honest with you, like I don't use Spotify. I know a ton of my friends use Spotify like religiously. It's like I never liked it. When it first came out, the setup wasn't for me, and I just stuck with the Apple Music because it was pretty much the iPod or iTunes like that I've been used to, and it's just like I'm not gonna restart my whole like playlist that I made, even though I don't even make playlists. But I was just like, I'm not gonna redo all this and find all the songs that I downloaded or bought just to have on this app over here. It's like I don't really care, to be honest, to have it.
Yeah.
People live and swear and die by it, and it's like. Another thing, too, I'm just like, why you download the free track on SoundCloud from an artist, and it's like, you get this if you follow my Spotify, and it's like, dude, what if people don't even have a Spotify? So now I have to sign up for Spotify.
Well, that's one thing that with pre-saves.
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time because I don't have Spotify either. I do Apple Music and SoundCloud, and people will be like, here's my pre-save, and it's like only a Spotify link. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I want to help, but I can't.
You can't just do them all. Like, or give me a choice. Like the people who give you a choice where it's like Spotify, follow on Spotify, SoundCloud, or one of the two of the three, it'll say. And that's perfect. Like, thank you. Like, I get you want to have your Spotify year wrap-ups and how many people listen to your shit, but it's like, other than that, what's the? I don't know.
I think talking about this whole situation though, like we were saying earlier, I feel like Joe Rogan's come to these conclusions because of the people he talks to and he interacts with, and a lot of them are like respected, educated people. Now he has both sides of it on there, so I don't know. I mean,
and I don't think anyone's really saying they're like necessarily. I think they're more upset with just like some of the people he has on and who he's letting speak. I don't even necessarily say it's Joe Rogan believes. So it's not like he only has on people like who like have the same point of view as him either. It's literally just like here's a microphone. We can have a conversation about something. And now people are mad that he's like having conversations with people about certain aspects.
Because like most things are like pre-planned CNN type, stuff where it's like, we're going to talk about this, have your argument, I have my argument.
Yeah.
We have 5 minutes.
Because that's what kind of, I pulled up a little bit about this, just like looking more. And that's what one of the things they're talking about is this. He had a guest, Dr. Robert Malone, on. Yeah. And that's what he was
expert.
Yeah. An infectious disease expert promoted several falsehoods about COVID-19 vaccines, and that's what people are now. Okay, you had this guy on, and it's like we've gone down this road with Rogan before in the past too.
Right.
Like he's had on controversial guests before. I think it might be a little different because this is like public health and safety info,
right.
Well, versus like an opinion on something else or like a theory.
I'd like to see, I need to educate myself more on what it is. But, when it says an infectious disease expert, and we get random people on Twitter like, oh, misinformation.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what are their credentials?
Exactly.
What's Neil Young's credentials on this to make such a statement? But not that maybe Dr. Robert Malone's some fucking quack out there.
Yeah,
but,
right. Yeah, maybe that's the hard thing. It's like anybody can have this, get a title these days now too, and you're like, I don't really know much about this person. I don't know.
Right.
It's hard to, that's like one of the biggest things with the age of the internet is just age of misinformation now. We've gone over this before. It's like so hard to know if what you're listening to or who you're listening to knows anything.
But I don't know. I think it's just dangerous that we're going to silence all these people that say anything rather than the norm.
Yeah.
Just because they say it's misinformation. But, I saw some people talking about like, with this situation, they're like, I still read Mein Kampf, Hitler's thing.
Yeah.
It's like, and I don't think that should be banned just because it's good to be able to read something to see how delusional people can become.
Yeah.
Now, it's also something, people can take that to heart and believe it and think, oh, this is great. This is exactly what I think. I've been feeling this. And there's always that risk, but I don't know.
That's life, though. Like, not everyone's going to agree.
I don't think in this case they're necessarily. So this is where it gets weird with like partnerships and stuff. It's like you get to choose who you partner with, So in this case, I don't think necessarily like Neil Young is saying like you need to be censored, Joe Rogan. Like you can have every right to say what you want.
Yeah.
But I don't want to partner with the company that you're partnered with.
Right.
So I'm going to take my shit and I'm going to go over here and partner with a company that I think wouldn't do this or isn't doing this.
He pretty much said me or Joe.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, when Joe Rogan got on Spotify, their stock went up.
Yeah. I mean,
a ton.
yeah. And, they chose Joe and he pulled his shit. So it's like,
and
it's more so just saying, all right, like, what do you want to believe in? Or what do you want to like live your life by? Or,
the Spotify owner is a businessman. If he's going to put in money for for weapons of mass destruction for war, he's going to probably choose the guy who's going to make him more money.
Yeah, that's the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, it's just sad because the whole beauty with podcasts behind this, and especially with like Joe Rogan's, was that it was unscripted. You didn't have people over there saying, okay, this is what we're pushing. Yeah. This is our narrative. This is what we're trying to convey. Yeah. It's just an open dialogue, and it's two people talking.
Yep.
Now, when you get these kind of situations and this kind of money involved, that's when you start having to follow a certain path, and it starts getting pushed into a mold to where we don't get this pure, raw discussion with people that are actually educated in some of these things, and then some that may act like they're educated that really don't know shit.
Right. They just read an article or two, and they're like, I know everything about this topic that we're talking about. And it's like, what if that article wasn't even reputable?
Yeah.
Reputable.
But,
he gets people that are like, different mathmaticians and stuff, and professors,
scientists and shit, like
people that are really in these fields. But I don't know. Then there's been some real wild conversations and people just like promoting books on there.
Yeah,
that you listen to it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not listening to this podcast.
I usually for me, I haven't listened to Joe Rogan in a while, but if I listen, it's because one of my favorite comedians is on there, and I know it's gonna be the funniest. I'm gonna be laughing for 3 hours straight. type of shit. I never really listened to like a Neil deGrasse Tyson one or something like.
Oh, I have.
Like
those are good ones.
I'm sure they're honestly good, but to me, it's just like when I listen to a podcast, I'm not really there for the information. I'm there to laugh, you know. And
it depends on the thing. Yeah.
If information comes with it, it's like cool.
Yeah.
And then I learned something new, but I'm there for. Podcast for me is I just want to laugh.
Yeah, I got
the
different
joke.
ones. I have one that I went deep into was the dictators one. Ooh,
I need to go back. I
that
forgot.
one was fucking wild.
I listened to
Not very funny.
not funny.
That
at
one
all.
was not very
Yeah,
funny. Very interesting, not funny.
I listened to one and then I don't know what happened. I can't remember which one it was.
But yeah, there's
Monster.
definitely. I mean, more of the podcasts I listen to are there to like laugh about shit. But
Right.
I went through a Joe Rogan phase, but now I'm kind of over him too.
Yeah,
It's like,
Yeah, I haven't listened to it in a long
it's been a
time.
minute.
yeah,
I used to watch them all the time because it was like, it wasn't as many like serious people at one point.
yeah.
More
It was
just
more
like,
like
comic friends,
Yeah.
like Wiz Khalifa or something.
Uh-huh.
Like that was huge. I was like, what the fuck, Snoop Dogg? Like
mhm.
those ones were so random. Just like you gotta watch.
Yeah, he's
those.
gotten way more into like health and fitness and shit.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more
So-
health based type stuff
But
now.
when you're doing 3 or 4 podcasts a week,
Yeah,
you could skip most of them because
dude.
just
Yeah,
like-
like 3 hour ones too.
and they're 3 hours.
2
Right,
3
exactly.
hours. Yeah, I'm like, that's wild.
dude. Fucking
That is wild.
Jamie's living the dream over there though.
Yeah, he's just back there like,
It's like fuck it, dude. I'm just
I don't know. Yeah, he's probably just like also working like 80 hours a week too.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
like, living the dream. He's probably like taping his eyes open, like
he's definitely doing a
Alpha-
shit ton of work.
four fucking things of Alpha Brain a day.
Who's the
Super
one that's-
greens.
He's just doing bumps at Alpha Brain.
Yeah,
Isn't one of them a flat earther?
probably one of
it's-
the people in his crew.
Yeah, it's not. It's
No
not
one's a-
Jamie. I swear. One.
Oh,
who's
what's
the-
his name? The jujitsu guy.
Yeah, the guy in the background all the time. He comes in late sometimes, and
Huh, I don't know. All I know is Jamie in that
Maybe-
podcast.
it's
Nope.
not.
I'm trying to think. The guy who does jujitsu.
I don't know.
I said
Yeah, I'm pretty
goddamn
sure,
wrong
I'm pretty sure he
podcast.
does.
right?
Yeah.
He's the conspiracy guy.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mexican dude.
Yeah, I
Can't
think
think of his
that-
name. Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie,
Is that-
better.
It's Eddie. Oh my God.
Eddie
dude.
Bravo.
Yes.
There we
Okay.
go.
But
Eddie
I mean,
Bravo.
you know, I see how people get sucked into those
There we
things,
go.
but I am not a flat earther for sure.
No.
I don't
But-
know. You're talking about some pretty interesting flat Earth theories earlier.
I was gonna
You
say
know, other than the
like-
huge.
the cement out there is pretty flat.
Yeah.
It's not curved.
I mean, there's flat parts of the earth.
I don't know.
Dang, you
man.
heard it here. Flat parts of the Earth.
I don't
about it.
know, man.
That's freaking me out.
I'm frozen, dude. I can't handle this flat Earth.
No, it's fun. It's been fun to entertain some of those things. I
Yeah.
never could believe it though. I've like watched those videos when they try to
That's why
come to these conclusions, and it's like, yeah, you're just making that shit work
And
out.
it's like if you fly in a plane, you could see the Earth's curve.
yeah.
Like you don't have to do any kind of craziness. You
No,
just go
we
into the
need to go-
sky.
we need to
and
go to
it's-
space.
You just literally see the slight curve of like. Just take a flight anywhere. Like take a $20 flight. There's
Mhm.
gotta be a $20 flight.
$59 Southway one way.
There's gotta-
Southwest one
yeah,
way.
Exactly.
Get an email every week.
Go Southway.
Southway.
Hit that
Let
south.
bags fly free.
What you're actually seeing though is the waterfall at the edge of the earth and everything.
Yeah, this is where
It's
all this
more of
shit's
like-
falling off.
more of like a convex lens.
Right.
Oh shit.
No, so that's
It's just more, just people are getting all shitty and beef, and I don't know. I don't think necessarily Joe Rogan, whatever, he's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
He's gonna make more money.
Right.
Spotify's gonna make more money, and Neil
Exactly.
Young's probably gonna make more money off
Right.
this.
And it's like Neil.
And we're over here talking about them, bastards. They won again.
Exactly.
Started controversy.
We're talking about
They
it.
glued us in.
Hey, we got to talk about what's happening now so we can get into the algorithm.
I just pulled up 8
Mhm.
Spotify and Neil Young articles. When's the last time you talked about Neil Young?
Exactly.
not for a while.
I
God damn it.
never.
I used to know tons of Neil Young songs on
Yeah,
guitar.
I pulled up the Neil Young top 100. I'm like, don't know any of
Any of
these.
these.
Yeah, at least by
Dude.
title, which I'm not good by music title
Right.
anyways.
Some good
but
shit for sure.
yeah, I'm like, Neil Young's got some bangers, and I'm like top 10, and don't I know.
Never heard.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know any of these songs. Cool.
Right. It's like
Back to you. High fives.
Right. Name 5 Neil Young songs. Can't. Name 5 Joe Rogan guests that have been on. Probably could.
Okay.
I could name one for sure.
Okay.
Kind of.
Who?
Duncan Trussell.
Perfect.
That's the only one that comes to my mind.
And
No, there's other ones.
I'm sure he's been on there at least 4 or 5 times. So
He's on all the time. At
Duncan
least like
Trussell 1 through
twice a
5.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. There you go.
There's your 5.
Yep.
Perfect.
Good. Yeah. What else is going on in the world?
Well, we got some other controversy.
The 12th planet one.
Yeah.
12th planet.
Oh.
It is. That's right.
Hold on.
I forgot all about 12th Planet.
You can start this one up.
We're gonna start this one up. I'm gonna read it.
Oh shit! Welcome back.
Welcome back to the pod. We are here. So yeah, pretty much he went on to his social media
12th Planet.
12th plan and just said like last month someone used her social media accounts to falsely accuse me of
So he
mistreating
put
her.
out, this is a tweet he put out in like for the sexual assault
Yep, the thing-
allegations and
thing-
shit.
Yeah, the one we
Okay.
talked about.
Gotcha.
He even says like I briefly met this person while I was touring in China, where she took some photographs of me performing. Later in Shanghai, Doom, let's go. No, Shanghai, China. She hung out with me and a group of my friends one night at a hotel room. All 4 of us ended up falling asleep in the same room for a few hours. She and I were fully clothed at all times. We never hooked up. There were 2 other people who were in the room with us who know this is true. After that night, I never saw or spoke to her again. Those are the facts. While I hope she can find peace and the help and support she needs to deal with any trauma she has suffered in her past, I felt it was important for me to be clear about what did and definitely did not happen between us. Yeah, and there's a lot of people in here that are like supporting him, and someone else saying like abusers can be nice to literally anybody and still take advantage of one person.
I mean, and that's true, but it's also like
It's
it
like
doesn't mean it's the fucking everybody that's ever been alleged to have done anything is that
right.
You know. I don't know. Oh, welcome back, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What'd I miss? You read the message?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read it all.
Read the tweet off.
Yeah.
Oh shit. My bad.
There we go.
go,
And we're
sir.
back. I'm here. I didn't leave.
I went into the comments for a while on that.
Yeah, it's just someone's like, you waited this long to say this? And it's like, it's like, honestly, like, if you're gonna, like, when you respond to something so quickly like that, it just adds more fuel to the fire to where it's just gonna be like, 12th Planet, you're canceled. And it's like, he's been doing this for 20 years, probably more.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is his life, his dream. He's, I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying she's lying or the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in the middle. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But it's just like, if he didn't do it, I hope he didn't do it. I hate hearing about this. This just it's fucked. It's like
Yeah. No one wants to hear people they look up to are a shitty person.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Capable
just,
of something like this.
it's crazy, and it's like if these people are doing that when they could easily have a girl or two that are throwing themselves at an
But
artist.
even nowadays, that's not allowed either.
Right. It's like, and if you do that, you probably shouldn't even talk to them if they're like, oh, I want you right now. Let's make out, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because she could be drunk and not thinking correctly.
Yeah.
And then the next night she's like, damn, he took advantage of me because I didn't want to make out with him or something like that or whatever. And it's like, you kind of just got to like, no more groupies. That's it.
That's
it.
I can completely see both sides of it, and it's, I don't ever want to be like heartless and inconsiderate, for either party, because I would hate to be in a situation where something just happened and it's like, yo, I wasn't even trying to do that. I don't know, like, you ever bump into a girl by accident, like accidentally touch her butt? Like,
right.
Oh, I really didn't.
Never once, Mike.
Yeah, I really did
Dude,
not
that's
mean
false.
to do that,
Yeah, I've done that. I did that like a week ago at a show, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." And she didn't even turn around. It was just like more like I was walking by, and it was like like one of these moves and like barely touched like her thigh, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's
What?
touching her ass. I'm about to get canceled.
You gotta do the hands up.
And as soon as I did this, I was like,
do
I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. Like as soon as it was like hitting, because I knew it was like, it's like, fuck, dude, this is not gonna be good.
I do the hands up, like don't shoot. I'm literally just
Right.
coming through.
Have you seen
Coming
like
through.
the Keanu Reeves like
Yep.
photos with girls where he's
Yep.
got like his hands
Yep.
showing in the picture?
Yeah.
100%.
So smart.
Yeah, 100%.
He knows it.
That's why he's that dude.
Yeah.
He's the one.
But it's
Eon.
it's hard because
Yeah.
if something like that happened, it'd be hard for her to prove it in any way, and it shouldn't happen. But just the words on it makes it really scary that like somebody could just say that and you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're completely like everything you've done for the past 20 years done.
And it's like, I'm not saying anyone who does some kind of essay stuff like that should be,
Oh yeah.
if it's true, then yes, cancel. You're done. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like if that's the case, then you know what I'm saying? If that happened at Target, you're fired. You know what I'm saying? They're
Mhm.
not going to be like, well, maybe we can, no.
I mean, unless you make them millions of dollars, and then they might be like, well, we
Exactly.
also don't know. But,
Right.
If
that's
we're
the
gonna
case.
see. They're going to be on paid administrative leave.
Yeah. All,
Mhm.
yeah.
We'll see as we do an
Right.
internal investigation.
Right. And paid, and they get that paid
Exactly.
vacation. But
Well, and even if for some reason, like if there was substantial evidence that nothing ever happened, that person that was accused would never come back to the full status they were. It's like there's enough people that wouldn't even care if they saw evidence that this was all made up. They're still going to keep in their mind that this person's a piece of shit
Yeah.
because they don't want to admit that they believe something that was wrong, or I don't know, but it could be 100% true,
right.
and 100% false, or 50-50.
So what do you do?
Avoid all women.
No, like
Oh.
for, like when you run not as like the artist side, like as a fan side, what's the you just chill, you support, like because I ran into that same situation with bass Center like
Right.
with stuff where I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
It's like now
Yeah.
you can't even.
And you're expected to like know what happened on shit where you just literally don't know. Like, well, I just want to like I want to know the truth.
Right.
But
Well,
like
Bass Nectar fans are chastised for sitting in the middle
yeah.
when it's
Oh,
like,
dude. Yeah.
I have no idea what happened. Well, then you're a piece of shit because you support this person.
Yeah.
right.
And it's like, well,
Like just because I like his music doesn't mean I support
yeah.
what he did.
Yeah.
Like those people better not be listening to oh my god, Motley Crue,
Dude, anybody. I mean,
Like-
fucking look at how many like people have allegations at any
Led
in
Zeppelin.
any
Like
type
I mean,
of
all
media,
dude,
sports, fucking,
dude, football players.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, how many NFL players just get away with murder,
Yeah.
and they're just like, okay,
Eh,
we're get back in the game.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
Chris Brown.
Yeah. Right.
Chris fucking Brown, dude.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It's like,
Yeah. No, that's one that I
That's
truly
ins-
believe should just be done.
yeah, he should have just
Yeah.
been done. Like that was like,
I mean, look at Snoop. Snoop Dogg straight up started his career with a fucking murder trial.
I mean, very
in which
true.
he like straight up probably did murder some
Murder was the
people.
case that they gave
Yep.
me.
And
They had him
now
on
he's doing
Family
shit with
Feud.
Martha Stewart
Right, exactly.
on Discovery Channel.
He was smashing that stew.
Dude, it's that fucking cobbler.
No, but
Oh, no, I mean like they probably made some cobbler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought,
And then he put it. never
Put it
mind.
in her cobbler.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
Seth.
I mean, I thought she called a double.
do people still
Triple.
call it a cobbler?
No, only Martha Stewart called it a
Talking
cobbler.
about a person who fixes shoes.
Yeah.
That too.
That's what they're called,
Yeah.
cobblers.
Oh yeah,
All right, just making sure that
We
Mike,
know
you can add that to your list of words.
that's a good one. To
It was
add.
already there. That was number 27.
That was Mike's first word. He's like cobbler. The fuck?
I dreamt of being a cobbler. That's a fun
When he
fact.
was younger, his dad called his mom. Was like, Mike said his first words.
Yeah.
Say it again, Mike.
Mike cobbler. He's like, what the fuck? My son's
He
stupid.
said, "Mom, why not Mama?" Like everyone else.
Yeah, or
I
my
mean,
son's a genius, I guess.
Right.
Cobbler's your first word. You're like, interesting.
Right.
Cool. I guess that's
You're one. Or
yeah.
no. When did they start talking?
2.
your 1-year-old is well read. Like,
I don't know.
cobbler.
I don't think, is it one?
I don't
Like,
know.
you know, you have like 6 kids.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. I mean, my 7-year-old still doesn't talk. So I don't know.
Yeah, that boy's stupid.
He's like, I'm still trying to get him to say cobbler.
Yeah, he says so many other words. He just won't say cobbler though. So I don't believe in him.
He just keeps grunting at me like.
No, but it's definitely a bad situation that everything's in, and because fans like idolize these people and look
Yeah.
at them as different things and are willing to do whatever possible just to be
Right.
close to them. And I think at a certain point, these artists realize that and just start going with it.
Right.
You know, it's like, I did this. And then you start to get in these situations where maybe the artist expects that.
Yeah.
And I know there's people out there, and yeah, I'm not saying the guilt or innocence of any of these we're talking about, but it's just
the 12th Planet stuff is a little different though. For case that this isn't some backstage fan of his, this was someone also working in the industry, so I think you have to take that into account.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's still though, it doesn't mean anything like 100%. This is what happened. It's both have denied it, so it's got to be said. There's probably, like you said, there's always 2 stories. The truth's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm probably sure something happened.
Well, and I feel like, you know, none of these things should go without question.
Yeah.
They all should be investigated and try to find out as much as we can about it. But I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, we were talking about the Deion Timmer case or situation.
Yeah.
This seems more of like a stalking case.
Well, it
Like at this point.
it was him or her kind of harassing him,
Yeah.
saying he was the abuser, and he's got messages documenting all this. And I know that he would, if he didn't have that stuff, then he would be fucked. He would be done. Or maybe not done, but there were enough people that were on that wagon to be like, you know, fuck this dude.
Yeah, you'd definitely be thinking of him in a different light.
And there's still people that are probably like, fuck this dude after reading the messages. I know that. But
I don't know. That girl seemed not, but she's unstable as a girl. Needs a little bit of help, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go,
Yeah.
go way into that. But it's like, I think there's definitely clear, like whatever you were saying is not the truth.
Right.
Like you're going way
If receipts are presented, like,
yeah.
then
I didn't even see what she said. I just saw his like evidence and everything he supported and showed, and I was just like, I didn't even see the original stuff, whatever she was saying. But
Well, and I guess even with that, we saw what he presented.
yeah,
There could be a whole slew of things that we've not seen
yeah,
that she has to show the world someday, or maybe has shown that I haven't seen.
yeah.
So I can't even speak on that case, but I'm saying he had a pretty good defense for himself as a rebuttal.
I'm just gonna be out here for my artist friends, and anytime there's just people, I'm just gonna be swatting them away, be like, yo, out. Hey, I'm gonna, this is a consent form. Like that's honestly what people need to be doing nowadays.
That's what I'm
Like,
dude.
here's a consent form. Like, I'm,
What do you put on that? Like the terms of it?
fucking-
Well, no, you
I
have
would videotape it, fucking
as soon
contract.
as soon as you come into my place, you're being recorded.
Yeah, they're like, is that a tripod? Be like, yeah, you're gonna say like this, everything is consensual,
Right.
And
Exactly.
This, like, I don't mean to get this, but it's like I don't even want it to get there, but in case I want to have this, and you're freaking me out.
Or you just have NDAs on hand.
Well, like what? Yeah,
I mean,
that won't work.
That seems worse.
NDAs.
That actually seems worse.
Yeah.
You can't even talk about
I had to
speak
sign an
about that.
NDA. He made me sign an NDA.
Right.
Oh, he raped you.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
Never mind. I'm out.
No, like a consent form almost in these situations would have to be like how they met, how this situation came about.
Yeah, I am of sound body and mind, that I am not drunk or making this decision. Check what applies.
Right,
What,
right.
you have to have a notary.
Yeah, I'm
to
down for
sit there,
this, and that.
You're breathalyzed
On the
and
tour bus.
get a toxicity screening.
Damn.
I mean, hell,
Yep.
it's worth it, probably. I mean, that's what your manager's for.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
To get these signatures, get this notarized.
Yep. Get all
There's
the papers.
30-minute holding period. Then you can come back here and hang out.
We'll send you the email. Give us your email. We'll send you the email. You sign
God.
it.
yeah, it's
I mean, you can sign shit digitally now, so it's like you don't even need to waste paper.
Yeah,
So-
but can you notarize it digitally?
Who's our fact checker, dude? Right when we need him.
You're the fact checker today.
Notary online.
I'm a
sure
notary.
There's gotta be, dude.
I'm a notary.
Yeah.
I am a notary. I have my
Hey.
notary license.
Do you really?
Yeah, I can notarize things.
All
Nice.
time. We were looking for a notary. Now
I mean,
you
yeah,
tell us?
I don't know the rule. Like, I don't know, like, if I don't, it depends on the document. It's not
sounds
like there's a
okay.
list of, like, things that have to be notarized. Like, there's certain things that have to be notarized, but I don't know what the courts would decide.
It says right here, notarize your documents online in under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, let's write one up.
Yeah. Do it.
But, like, yeah.
Let's
I
write
don't
some.
know.
Let's just talk to a notary. What's up, notaries? Shout out to all the notaries.
Some things
listening.
aren't, like, a notary is not required on everything.
Yeah, what is a notary?
It's
required
like there's
for?
certain things that it is where, like, whoever might be accepting the document, you know, say, like, you have some type of, I don't know, like, I used to do them with work where we were transferring a product into another country. And so, like, the government's like, all right, these documents need to be notarized
Right.
because I need to make sure that these are the right
Right.
things. But, like,
At least government.
not
shit.
like, you know, like if you sell your car to someone, all you do is sign the title. Like, that's not
Right.
notarized.
That's not,
It's kind of like
okay.
an
So it's
official
like-
witness, right?
Yeah, it's like who's depending on who's just like at the end of the day is getting the documents, they kind of decide like if they want those notarized because then it's like, okay, I actually saw it.
Okay.
It just holds a better legal standard. So
Yeah.
yeah, you'd probably want that.
Yeah,
We'll add it to the list.
we'll keep that notary on hand.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
retainer.
I don't.
Like, what's this on your writer? Be like, yeah, we need a notary present.
Oh my
We
god.
need a notary present in our writer
Holy
chilling in
shit.
the green room.
Well, I mean, that's one thing I don't think I ever want to play an all ages show.
Never. No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Not
No.
not that I feel I'm
So
gonna
that's
have
gonna
to
be
worry
65
about
at
this.
the county fair with the beach men,
Dude,
beach boy.
if the Beachmen are still alive and I'm playing the county fair,
Yeah,
which hit me up, I will play it when I'm 60. And I'll play my old shit too, not even the newer shit.
Yeah.
The shit I made today.
Yes,
I'll
it's
play it when
hot
I'm
fire.
60. So in like, damn, I'm 50.
Seth doesn't know how to do math.
I'm 55 right now.
5
Okay, so
years.
shit, in like 5
Yeah,
years.
yeah, that's
So
not bad.
never mind, it won't be that far away.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't think I'll ever have to worry about this because one, I have Maddie, and if I were to not be with Maddie, then they'd be like, "Oh, yeah, we know no girls went around Slow Boy. We know that, He's just, they see him and they're like, yeah, I don't even want to talk to that dude." So
Dude, yeah, right. You got that.
it's kind of a blessing in disguise.
I don't know about that.
Not when you do TikTok hair, then all the girls are gonna flock. That's why he pushes it to the side.
Seth had some girls flaunting over him in front row of his last show,
That
the
is
Wreckno
not-
show,
Mhm.
Renko show.
Not even true.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. This back to you, Mike. That's not
hey,
even true.
I mean, in all seriousness, though, like something's got to be figured out with this shit.
Yeah.
I
because
think people just have to be smart, like make better decisions.
It's just
all around.
yeah. It's literally just
I think it's just like an age of that though, because it used to be like the wild, wild west.
Mhm.
Now people get called out on their shit,
Yeah.
so then people learn, and then like there's
Yep.
just standards change.
Yes.
So it's just like it's gonna take some time, but it's like
Like it's got to be like, I mean, it's going to end up being like it was when I was at McDonald's, where it's like, do not give rides home to people. Don't be in rooms by yourself with
Yeah.
people.
yeah.
Anything like that. It's like, these are people you're working with. And
Uh-huh.
if you're out there being recognized as 12th Planet or whatever artist,
yeah,
then basically you're at work,
yeah,
Always.
and,
Yeah.
and so
You can't turn it off.
you're not going to go out there and be screwing around with the customers, or if the customer, don't be alone with the customers
Yeah.
or the fans. You got to
Yeah.
look at it like that as a business professional
Straight up
thing.
business, yeah.
And I mean, it's really the safest way to do it.
Yeah.
I think it's on management.
And
Keep
when
look
I
at it
know-
as like this is an asset.
Keep your artist in check.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. That's difficult, but I think it's. I don't know. I think that shit will also like sort itself out as
It
people
definitely
like get
will.
called out for their bullshit. The top will rise to the top.
Yeah,
it's like people will just go away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just can't do that no more. You never should. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, once you get to a certain level, you just have your genitals removed.
Okay, wow, that's not a bit dramatic. Not dramatic at all, Mike.
If you want to be signed to this label,
full circumcision.
The axe is coming.
No, not circumcision.
Yeah.
Full We're gonna just what? You're just gonna
circumcision and sign this NDA.
Circumcision's for me, not for you.
Yeah,
right. You're doing my circumcision.
Yeah, it is saddening though to see this always popping up, for whatever reason.
Yeah,
but
that's why Grizz and Wreckno are rising to the top.
Oh yeah.
So like, people are just like, there you go. Get the gay boys out there.
Exactly.
Going to town, doing work.
Dude, they're killing it.
Dude, Wreckno killed it the other night. I know we talked about it earlier, but like that shit was
so good.
He came out in his skirt.
Yeah.
And, like, dude, his TikTok videos of him with the fake titties on.
Yep.
Dude, have me rolling.
Yeah,
it's like, nurse. There's like a wheelchair and he's like cutting the corner. It's like, nurse, or can I get a doctor? And they had like 3 takes where the wheelchair wouldn't turn. It just fucked up. He's like, damn it. Just turn around and walk back.
Dude, I need to follow him on TikTok.
Have you seen those videos?
No, I haven't.
Dude,
it sounds so funny.
I'll pull them up after
I've
this.
seen
They're
little bit.
hilarious.
I love Wreckno.
I saw the one where he was at like getting checked in security at the airport, and they have it open, and there's those fake tits right there.
Yeah,
it was great.
It was literally him in like a skirt, fake titties, like in a wig, and he's just like running around. Yes. Dude, it cracks me up. Cracks me the fuck up.
All right, next pod, we're going to all be wearing skirts.
And fake titties.
And fake titties.
Yep. Seth has some for us to borrow.
Yeah.
He's got some fake asses, too.
I got some fake butts.
He's got to clean those up first.
Fuck.
And on that note.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Peace out, y'all. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Peace.